Engagement within your chat is so important. So having a good chat bot to be able to increase the engagement and interactions that happen in your stream is so important. So in this video, I'm going to show you one of the best Mixer bots that you can use called MixItUp to be able to create commands, giveaways, and games for your viewers. Let's dive in. What's going on? It's your boy Santana with Lions Among Sheep, where I bring you guys the best streaming tips and tricks. If it's your first time here and you want to learn how to grow and improve your stream and personal brand, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So in this video, we're going to focus on the key aspects that you need to focus on when it comes to the MixItUp bot. These are going to be the basic things that every stream should have when you have a bot connected. Now, I've go ahead and created a timestamp in the description of this video in case you're looking for a specific section about MixItUp bot, whether that be song requests, commands, giveaways, games, currency, etc. There's a timestamp below and you can just simply jump to that section to learn what exactly it is that you're looking for, because I know this video is a little bit longer than normal. So let's go ahead and get started and dive in. First thing we want to do is we want to come to MixItUpApp.com so we can go ahead and install the bot. So click Get Started. This is going to bring you down to Download Installer. You'll download the MixItUp bot and run the application. Approve all the permissions, and then the bot will be downloaded. So next, you want to make sure that you're logged into your Mixer account. So go to Mixer, log into your account, and once you've done that, go ahead and find the MixItUp bot application on your computer. You want to right-click it, select Run as Administrator. This is so important. You want to make sure that every time you open up MixItUp bot, you run it as administrator. You then want to approve the permissions. And for you, if this is going to be the first time to use the MixItUp bot, you want to select a new streamer, or it's going to be pre-filled for you. You'll log in, accept the terms and conditions, hit next on the first screen, and log in under streamer. This is going to bring you over to Mixer. And now all we got to do is authenticate. You can see here I've been logged in successfully. We can close this out and hit next. Now this is going to say import. So let's say, for example, you have another bot like a Scorp bot that you want to go ahead and import all your information from. So you can use this opportunity here to import that data. For the time being, since we're starting this freshly new, if you have Streamlabs Chatbot, you can also import data from there, which makes it really easy not have to set up all your commands and timers and things of that sort. So if you have those files, you can import those there now. And so we want to go ahead and continue here, and we want to make sure this is very important that we set up this backup rate to daily. You do not want to spend time building out your bot for your computer to crash or you lose all your data and then you have to start over. So select daily and then select the location where you want to save these files on your computer. Typically, I prefer to save it on an external hard drive. That way, if the computer crashes, the hard drive is still good to go. Simply select next, and for you, it will take you into launching MixItUp bot. Now, before we move forward, if you have any questions regarding the MixItUp bot or any kind of customizations that you want to do, anything that I wasn't able to cover in this video, MixItUp bot, they have their own Discord channel, which is amazing, and they have an amazing support team in there ready to answer any question that you may have or assist you with any customization that you may want to make with inside the app. So I put the link in the description and I put the link right here, and you can just simply go there, join the Discord, become a part of that family, and ask any questions you may have. And I'll do my best to answer any questions in the comments below as well. So let's go ahead and move forward. Before we do anything else inside of the MixItUp bot application, you want to come back to Mixer, and we want to create a brand new account for the bot itself. So you want to click Sign In, create a new account for your bot. This is an opportunity for you to give your bot a name, make him into a character, something that's going to be exciting for your stream, maybe something that goes along with your brand. So just take the time to create that account. And once I have that bot signed into Mixer, now I want to come back to the MixItUp app. All right, so we want to open up the MixItUp application. Make sure you run it as administrator, select yes, and now you want to log in as the streamer. This is going to go ahead and get everything set up here for you. Once we get inside of the MixItUp bot, what you want to do is on the left-hand side, you want to come down to accounts. Once you select account, you want to select login under the bot account. This is going to bring you over to Mixer. Now you can see here it says you're currently logged in as Homie the Bot. Make sure that this says the name of your bot. If not, select not you and log in under your bot account. So I'm going to select approve, and now it's going to say logged in successfully. And now you can see that my bot account has been linked. All right, so next what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have our MixItUp Bot settings and services set up correctly. So come over to services, and the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we give access to our streaming software to the overlays that we are putting inside of MixItUp Bot. So you'll see here that the first few ones are going to be streaming softwares. If you're currently using Livestream, overlay is what you want to use. So you'll click this, you'll grab this browser source link, and you'll put it in Livestream, and then come back in here to connect, and you'll be good to go. If you're using OBS Studio, just like I am, you want to come and click here on OBS folder. It's going to bring you over here to Windows Installer. You'll double click that, give it authorization, hit next, and then you'll go through the process of installing. Once that's finished, you want to go ahead and open up OBS. And once you have OBS open, you want to come to the top to where it says Tools. You want to select WebSocket server settings, and you want to make sure that the server port is exactly as it is on the MixItUp Bot here, 444. You'll hit connect, and the password, just leave it blank. You'll hit connect, and now the overlays will be set up. If you're using OBS, just simply go ahead and log into OBS by hitting connect, and XSplit, it'll be the same process here. So once you get taken care of that, the next thing we want to do is we want to connect over to our Streamlabs account to be able to perform actions when we don't get donations from our viewers. So select login. This is going to prompt you with a screen that's going to say MixItUp Bot logged in successfully. If you don't see this screen here, you simply want to continue to log into Streamlabs, authenticate the MixItUp Bot, and then you'll be able to see this screen letting you know that they are connected. The next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and link our Twitter account. So simply go ahead and click login. And once you authenticate the app, it's going to give you a few numbers to be able to copy and paste and post it inside of MixItUp Bot to go ahead and connect both together. Then you want to go ahead and connect your Discord channel. As soon as you log in, this is going to create a MixItUp Bot within inside your Discord, which would allow you to be able to let your members know when you go live. And then lastly here, if you have a Stream Deck, you can go ahead and integrate MixItUp Bot with your Stream Deck. That way you can manage everything inside of MixItUp Bot with a click of a button on your stream. Next, we want to make sure that the settings inside of MixItUp Bot are correct. So you want to come to this little gear icon on the right hand side. Under General, you want to make sure that these three items are toggled. Feature me as a MixItUp streamer, gives you exposure, auto log into the current account, and update the preview program so you can get access to beta features. So make sure those things there are selected. The next thing here is that the themes and colors, you can change this if you want. You can go from a light theme to a dark theme and change any kind of color variants that you want there. The most important thing we want to focus on is going to be under the chat icon. So here, these are the things you want to have toggled on. So under font size, you want to select that as large. Under show event alerts, you want to make sure that's toggled on and then pick any color you may like. Whisper all alerts to streamer accounts. You want to make sure that's toggled. Hide viewers and chatter numbers. Make sure that's toggled on as well. Hide deleted messages and track whisper numbers. Make sure those are toggled on. And then lastly, you want to select delete all chat commands when they are run. This is going to keep the chat nice and clean and only allow us to see the actual conversations that are happening. And then those are the most important things. You want to make sure that that's all toggled on. Once you hit X here, this is going to tell you to restart MixItUp so that all the settings actually save. So hit yes, and then you'll be good to go. So next we'll go over what the chat is. So here on the left hand side, when you select chat, you'll see that this main box here is going to be the main live chat. Here at the bottom, you're able to either respond or comment as the bot or the streamer, whichever one you prefer. And then here to the right, you're going to see a list of all the users of people who are on your stream. Those listed in green are the mods of your stream. So that is going to be the chat window. All right, so now we want to go ahead and add commands to the bot. So here on the left-hand side, you want to select commands, and you'll see here right out the gate that there's pre-made commands already here for you. So take some time looking through these commands to understand the ones that you want to use and how to be able to utilize them. If you're ever in the bot and you want to trigger these right off the back, you can just hit the play button and it will trigger the command automatically. So what we're going to do is we're going to create custom commands. This is if you want to create welcome messages, you want to promote your social media, you want to do shout outs, you want to create any kind of custom command that you may want to happen, an alert to occur, anything of that sort. So when you click a new command, you always want to click advanced command. And what you simply want to do here is you're going to put in the name of the command. So this is going to be a shout out command. The group, this is if you want to organize your commands and make sure that they're listed under a certain topic. So let's say, for example, I want this under my mods tag. So then under chat triggers, you want to type in the command or the text that you want the person to type in the chat to be able to trigger this. Let's put SO. It's automatically going to include the exclamation mark, so someone would have to type exclamation mark SO to trigger this command. Now let's make this so that only mods are able to do this. You want to come to where it says user requirements. The first one, click user and put this as mod. For any other command, you can put cooldown timers, meaning that people wouldn't be able to spam this kind of command after maybe 10 seconds, 30 seconds. And then if you want them to be able to spend currency, which will be sparks or your points, which we'll get into here in a few seconds. And then here you'll be able to see how many users can use this, etc. So what we want to do here is you want to come down to action and you want to create a chat message. This is saying that when we type in exclamation mark SO in the chat, it's going to create a chat message. So we'll hit plus sign. And now for a shout out, you want it to come as the streamer coming from you. If you leave this unchecked, it's going to appear as the bot saying it. So check the streamer, and then you can do a simple message just like this that says go check out $target username. They're an awesome streamer, $target URL. What that simply means is that this is going to be the person that you're shouting out, and this is going to be their Mixer link. Now, what you want to do is you want to click this special identifier reference. You want to spend a lot of time here because this is going to allow you to know what identifiers to put when you're trying to trigger certain actions. So take some time, look through this, use it as a guide that you reference all the time when you're trying to create these additional tasks and certain things that you want done. Anything that you may fall into that you need additional help with, in the description below, I've put the Discord to the MixItUp Bot community, and they have a huge support section where they're active and you can ask any questions regarding to certain setups that you may want to do. So once you have this set up here, you simply want to go ahead and hit save. And now you'll see here that the action is ready to go. So if I were to hit play, you would see that it would pop up here under my chat. Go check out Last Curry. They're an awesome streamer, and there is the link. So that's how you go ahead and add commands, and then you can literally add as many commands as you want. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and create alerts for events that happen on your stream. For somebody followed you, somebody dropped any embers, if your stream's about to start. These are where you can create events and actions to occur. So I'm going to show you guys how to create an overlay and alert for when somebody donates embers to you. And then you can utilize that to be able to create all the other ones that are listed here that you want to use. So before we do that, you want to come to where it says services. You want to go to where it says overlay. You want to click this link here, and then you want to copy it and come to your streaming software, create a source as a browser source, drop the link in there, hit OK. And then remember what you labeled that source. Come back to MixItUp, list the name of the source that you put, MixItUp, and then hit test connection. Once you've done that, now you're good to go. Come back to events, and now we'll go to the Ember spent, right? So you want to click add command. We always use advanced command. And then under action, you want to select overlay, images, and video. So we'll add that. You'll see the type. We'll add an image. And you simply browse your computer for the image you want to use. So let's say, for example, that I want to use this image here. And the width, we can always put, I think, 550 to 400. It's always a good spacing. You can always play around with it and see what works best for you. Duration time, I'll put it at 6 minutes. Entrance, bounce in, exit, bounce out. And then we want this to sit at the top. So we'll go ahead and save that. And then now simply, if you look here on your OBS, you should see the animation pop up. So if we hit play, you'll see that the image pops up there, right? Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and add some text. So you'll come back, you'll go to overlay and images, you'll add that there. You'll take type, text, and then here you're able to go ahead and utilize, say, thank you, username for the Ember donation, right? And remember, you can use the special identifier if you want to add any additional things to be able to push this person out. Maybe you want to give them a shout out to their Mixer link. So you can always add those in there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put the size as 24. I'll leave it at that. Font color, I'll leave it as the color that is that. Arial, bold, duration, you want to match it 6 seconds. It can bounce in, bounce out as well. So we'll click that. And then as far as placement goes, what you like to do is use percentage so you can get it nice and centered. So I would go ahead and put it at 50%. And then I would put it at 50% this way as well. And that way you have it. So you hit save and we'll run it now. So now you should see it with some text as well. So there it is with the image and the text. And of course you can customize this to your liking. Now the last thing that I want to show you guys here is how to add a sound to this. So you'll come here and you'll go to sounds, you'll add it up, and then you'll search your computer for sound. And then what you simply can do is you can adjust the volume to where you want it to be, and then you hit save. And now when somebody drops embers, you're going to see an image, you're going to see a text, and you're going to see a sound play when that action is animated. So that's how you go ahead and create overlays and alerts and things of that sort for the event. So simply just utilize that strategy to go ahead and do that for the other events that you're looking to add. Right, so MixItUp Bot is no longer allowing song requests to be operated using the MixItUp Bot, but that's okay. If you're looking to have song requests for your stream or to be able to add music, you can literally go ahead and use a bot like Botismo. And I created a video, you can look right here at the top where it says how to add music to your stream, and you can use Botismo and link it so that way you can create song requests using that. Or simply click this link here and it's going to give you at the bottom a list of sources that you can use as far as applications to be able to put music and do song requests for your stream. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and set up the currency for your stream. So this is going to be another way for your viewers to be able to engage with you. So you want to come to currency, you want to click add currency, and you want to name it anything that you want. This can be any kind of point system that you want to name it. So you can name this points if you just want to name it points, or you can name it a coin, anything that you may like that may fit on brand with your stream or things that you and your viewers say. Now, you want this to be as primary. It's not a ranking system, and you can put the maximum amount. I'm going to leave it at 0 if you want it to be infinite. And then how fast do you want them to acquire these points, right? 1 per minute. I typically put custom, and I typically put about 10 every, I would say 3 minutes or so. And then here you can put an event bonuses. So when somebody follows, they're going to get an additional 1,500 points. On host, they'll get an additional 1,500 points. And then on subscribe, they'll get 5,000 points. And then here you can do channel activity minutes. This means that how active do they need to be in the chat to be able to acquire points, right? So if you got people that are lurking or just sitting there with a tab open, if they haven't been active in the chat, they're not going to accumulate any kind of points. So you can leave this as 0 if you don't mind them accumulating points while they're just sitting there watching your stream. So if this is how you want to set up your currency system, go ahead and hit save. And then MixItUp Bot is going to do a lot of the work for you by creating these commands automatically, right? Points shows how many points the person has. If you want to add points to that person, if you want to add all points, if you want to give points, all these things, all these commands are already going to be built for you. So that way it's good to go. Any additional commands that you may want to add, it can be built. But typically with those initial ones on there, it's pretty much all you need. So this is how you set up the currency. So give it a good name, and this is a great way to create engagement within your chat. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and set up games. Remember, engagement is so important in your stream. So having games for your viewers to be able to play is a great way to create interaction within your stream. So you want to come to games, you want to select new games, and MixItUp Bot has plenty of games for you to play. You can add all of them, or you can add a few. One of my favorite one is Heist. So you simply click next, and you'll see here that it's going to be already automatically set up for you. You can literally leave things as is, or you can go ahead and modify things as you see fit. So you can change this from being Heist to a different name. Okay, the chat trigger is going to be Heist. When somebody types in Heist or exclamation mark Heist, it's going to activate the game, right? So it says the minimum amount of points that you'll be able to use will be 10, and the maximum is be 1,000, right? Minimum 2 users to be able to play, and there's a 30 second cooldown time before the game can be played again, right? So here it shows that the user has a 60% chance to win the game. Okay, so simply you just have this set up. You can leave it as is, you can save it, and now the game will play. You'll see it here. If somebody triggers it, you'll just need 2 people to be able to start playing, and then from there you'll be good to go. So take some time, look at these games. You can literally add all these games on here and make adjustments to how you see fit. Duel, Hangman, Hitman, Hot Potato, Lockbox, Pickpocket. There's plenty of games in here, and like I said, it's a great way to create engagement within the chat and get multiple people involved playing a game, because the chances of them winning or losing and getting that instant gratification is so important. So spend some time and look at these games and see which ones you want to add and which ones you don't, but make sure you have these included. Now that you know the core elements of MixItUp Bot and how to incorporate it into your stream, spend some time creating some customization so that it fits your brand and personality. If you're looking to join a community of mixer streamers just like you, become a part of the private Facebook group where I dive deeper into marketing tactics and give you raw and actionable advice on growing your stream and personal brand. The link to join the group is in the description below. If you like this video, let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it with a fellow streamer, and comment below if helpful if this video helped you. I'll see you guys next week. You know the motto: hustle, live, repeat.